We have made an investment we can afford to get grain we need to pay this off. This here is my nice new Lizard semi and 3-bin trailer. It's our only hope to get 250 plus thousand liters of rice to the grain mill before the clock strikes midnight, and we are out of time. Welcome to the Single Crop Challenge. So as I'd mentioned, look at we got some prices here. It actually looks like long grain rice is overperforming what it was supposed to be, and it looks like we need that money. We're down to the brass tacks here, so we gotta move. We gotta move stuff in a hurry. So enough jibber jabbering. We got work to do. Let's get to it. All right. Not exactly sure how much this trailer is going to hold, but let's give it a roll here and see how much we can fit in this trailer and see how painful tonight's going to be. No, not that. No. Here we go. Whew, that's a lot of rice. Now, this is only the one field. When we start rolling, whew, we're going to be busy. Well, there's going to be a couple of trips. Oh boy. All right. Time to race the clock. Let's go deliver some grain or some rice. All right, we are delivering a lot of rice. Let's see how this goes. And it is awfully nice to see that number going up. And is this working? What are we? Here we go. All right. Yep, good. All right. Final tally. Yeah, about where we thought it was going to be. About 200 and... going to be about 260,000, just off the top of my head math. Let's see. See how this works out. All right, last load. See what we got here. Yeah, pretty close. All right, that'll do. I think we're in, that's good for the first year. They're going to be all right. Maybe. We shall see. All right, back to the farm. Get some rest. We got some thinking to do for tomorrow. Right now, just exhausted. It's time for bed. Well, good morning, folks. Welcome back. This episode 4 of the Single Crop Challenge, and it's the next morning from our epic harvest that ran deep into the night, and then our surprise selling spree because the price was actually really good. So we had to try and beat the clock, and we did by about 20 minutes, and got it all sold off. So made our payments for the next month, about $30,000 worth of loans here. So, but anyway, I kind of spent the evening thinking about what the plan's going to be here. I had mentioned in the last episode that I was having some issues with the way the field was configured and limitations of the game and all this, and kind of figured what I really want to do here is I think I need to reconfigure my field here to be, again, one contiguous field instead of broken up into different areas. It's just too impractical to be to be even wieldy at all for this challenge. There's no way this field would work if I needed to use the hired help, and so I'll have to make some compromises here. And so you can see I've taken out the berms and everything, and I'm going to go ahead and reconfigure this and then re-berm it as one large rice paddy. So it's going to be an epically huge rice paddy, but it will serve the purpose we need it to serve and will allow us to expand without my head exploding, which is, one of the side benefits of not, of continuing this this challenge, because if my head explodes, then, well, challenge is over. All right, so we sold off all of the rice to the grain mill, and it's so the question becomes, do we want to expand, or do we want to stick with this field for one more year rather, and wait to expand? Here's my thinking. I am eyeball deep in debt right now. I leveraged everything to get this equipment, the truck and the combine and the header, and the other pieces of equipment we picked up, the new trailer, which ended up not being necessary in the moment. But I think that, as we carry on, it's going to become useful. So instead of just selling it back off, I'll just hold on to it and eat the cost. You see, also I picked up this auger to be able to, hey, I didn't put that there. Things are moving overnight. I have to check the security cameras. That's very strange. This one stayed put. All right, well, no crisis. I can fix that. Anyway, that's what I got. So we take a look around here. Every field around me is giant. Obviously, this is a 35-acre field here. This one's not so bad. I don't know. I really, part of me wants to take this because the yield is so good, but I got my hands full with the equipment I got using this. It took me all day and night to try and get this all sorted. Now, bear in mind, part of that problem, of course, was because we had the fields were all wonky. And I had some technical difficulties trying to get auto drive to work and all that. So I'm figuring that out. I'm learning as I'm going here. So each successive harvest should get a little smoother. I think I shouldn't have too much of a problem here. But besides this field here, and maybe this field, this is 34 acres but square, and this is 35 acres and long. So, man, these fields are huge. I think this one's massive, 51. This one's pretty big too, 45. This one's not bad, 22, but it goes on a country mile. It's a long field. We'll get there eventually, and we'll get there quickly. But I want to make sure that I don't bury myself before I even have a chance to start. So I think the plan is going to be to stick with this field for right now. We're going to reconfigure it. I'm going to stick with most of my equipment. I think I might, if financing allows, and I got to extrapolate the numbers, out till the next harvest, because that's really the only income we got, because remember, we only got the one crop. So we're stuck. We're stuck with it. And we're stuck with the schedule. And this schedule doesn't have me harvesting again till 11 months from now. Everything else is expenditure from then on. So it's going to be putting money out, no money in. So $250,000 looks awfully nice right now, but it's going to start getting awfully thin over the summer. So we'll see what we can do about that. And push comes to shove, we might have to go hat in hand to the bank again and ask for more cash to float us. So I think that's what we're going to go with. I think I'm going to go ahead and get to work on reconfiguring this field. We'll go ahead and plow it down, because taking the rice paddies out, kind of one of those weird things. It basically eliminates that portion of the field, so it's no longer actually field. It's just empty space. So yeah, you can see here, it's not picking up on precision farming at all. You got nothing. But this strip over here, which was between the fields, still shows up as field 10. So I got a little work to do. So let's break out the tractor again. Oh, I got the mechanic to come out and refurbish it. It was actually it was in pretty good shape. I was surprised how well it's handled this whole season, because it is the tractor, and we've been beating on it. So good machine, this thing here. Really impressed with the case. So all right, enough jibber jabbering. I think I'm gonna get to work on trying to round out this field here and make it whole again. So thanks for joining me. Let's get to work. All right. Well, this field has been rehabilitated. It is now one large paddy. So hopefully this will solve a lot of the problems that we were having with last harvest. Well, last everything. So, all right. That being done, we need to check the state of the soil now, which is actually remarkably good. What? Oh, well, there you go. All right. So, because we rehabilitated the field, we'll have to go back and probably fix the pH. There's absolutely zero nitrogen in this soil. So, we're kind of back to square one here. We get to the parts that we did have before. So there might be some. But either way, it's time to redo the whole thing. So, but really there's not a lot to do here until springtime. So quite honestly, I think we might just come back in the spring here. So until then, I will see you after the winter. Well, happy December. Looks like the bank account is dwindling. It is definitely on its way down. We'll take a look at the finances. Whoops. Take a look at the finances here. That's not the finances. That's the... You see our car payments. Car payment. Our equipment payments, $38,254 a month. And we've got through till September. Keep making those payments. I think I took a year finance on each of those vehicles. So that number's not going to stop. Quick math tells me we're not making it. So I'm going to take out a loan, because you know how American take a loan out to pay loans. It's, this is the way. So I'm thinking 38,000. That's 9 months. Oh, good God. This is going to get expensive. I might have to take the maximum out. Why not? I mean, look, we can pay it back. All right. Now let's do it over 10 years. That's $3,900. It's $4,000 roughly a month. All right. Not sure I'm excited about this, but I'll just take the full amount, huh? What is happening? Come on. Sure, why not? Okay, we have money for what it's worth. So I'm going to go ahead and try and write it out here. Or, well, at least until March. Well, we have to write it out till September, but we got to get to work on the fields in the spring. So just wanted to cut in here during the winter months and talk to you about the loan and catch you up on why that number suddenly went up. It's not a gift, and it could bury me. We'll see. I feel like we're just digging a bigger hole. I feel like we're just digging a bigger hole here. Oh well, onward. Let's do it. Good morning. It is March, and it's get to work time. So we haven't really made much of a dent in our money yet, but I've been busy over the winter. There are a couple of things I did while you guys were enjoying your break. Let me show you what I've accomplished here. I went shopping. Well, first off, in the giant airplane hangar, we got rid of that measly 6-meter header. We picked up this monstrosity instead. It's a class, and it is 9.3 meters. So this ought to make much shorter work of this field of ours. That harvest last fall was torturous. So picked up that nice piece of kit, and we'll take a look and see how that does. Hopefully this harvester can handle it. Kind of makes it a little small, but driving on the parking lot seemed to be okay, so I'm not going to complain. See how it does pushing it around the fields. And last but not least, got rid of the two tipper carts. Picked up this auger cart. So since we have the big semi on the property now, might be more efficient to just put the semi next to the field and use the auger cart to fill the semi. And this has much more room in it than does either of those two carts. So let's give this a shot. See what this does. I also have a broker looking for a drive-over conveyor. Trying to maneuver, well, with the semi, this thing's gonna be a non-option. I won't be able to dump the semi in this, or it's gonna be agonizing because I'll have to swing this thing around under it. So we're looking for a used drive-over. I'll try and get a deal on it. They're not that terribly expensive, so if it ends up we need it before the broker finds one, I'll just buy one new. But that's going to make things a lot easier. So if we need to store our store our rice, we're not doing corn. If we need to store our rice, then we can do that with the truck. Otherwise, if the prices work out like they did last time, we could just run it right to the grain mill. So we'll see how that works. And with the auger cart, well, we'll see how fast this thing fills up with that new header. I think it's going to fill up pretty quick. So I may have created another problem here. So we shall see. But it is March, which means we need to get to work on these fields. Well, this field. I have rehabilitated this field into one solid, a single field instead of five fields. So we've rebuilt the berm here, you can see. So it's a patty. It's just a very, 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 very big patty. And we'll work from there. So let's go line this thing up. Let's go take a look and see how this field looks, actually. Well, you know what? Honestly, it's going to look pretty bad because, yeah. Whoa. Actually, this is too high. Huh. That's weird. All right, well, what this field really needs is fertilizer. We could deal with that after we plant. All right, you know what? Let me do a little research here, but I'm pretty sure we're going to need to, we might need a lime. We might be able to just carry it through. Give me a moment. Let me take a look. Okay, so looking at the nitrogen map here, it looks like actually looks pretty good, honestly. I can't complain. So maybe we'll get away with not having to put lime down this season. I think. I'm really eyeing over this 11 here. I wonder if this would be a terrible idea. I'll have to think about this. I mean, we might have the money. And it's another 10 acres. It's got some phenomenal yield on it. All right, let me ponder that. All right, well, you know, I've done some thinking here, and I think we're going to buy it. I like this this field 11 over here. I think we can handle it. I think that we should be able to handle it. I think it's what, only 10 more acres? Yeah, 10 more acres. And we sure do need the income if we're going to be expanding, which is the whole point of this exercise. So, yeah, let's do it. Let's go ahead and pick her up. Feeling saucy today. I think I'll buy it. So now we are the proud owners of lot 11. 10 and 11. Look, we're expanding already. This is excellent. This is what we need to be doing here. So, of course, no job is complete without spending money on finding out what the soil information is. So let's do that. Cool, 3,500 bucks. Thank you. And see what we got here. Well, it kind of already gave us a hint, but you can see this loam cuts right through the middle of the field, and this is the good stuff here. So I think this is going to pay off nicely. I think we're going to be really happy with this. But what I do need to do is get over here, and I think I need to plow it. Obviously, the pH is not fantastic on it. So we'll have to go get some lime on there. Clearly, nothing has any fertilizer on it. So that's no bueno. And we know, of course, we don't know anything about the yield, but look at the loam portions of the field from last time we did this. Our last harvest, rather, that's phenomenal. And that's going to be cutting right through the middle here. So I think this is a good choice. I think this is a good choice. So let's, yeah, I'm happy with this. So we're going to need to, wait a minute. It's already plowed? I got to get over there. Hold on a second. Oh, outstanding. This is fantastic. It's already plowed for me. I don't even need to worry about doing any plowing. Just get over here and throw some seed down. All right. Well, hold on a second. I see rain up in the corner. When's that supposed to 2 o'clock. What time is it now? 10 o'clock. Oh, okay. I guess we can get started on the seeding. And if we have to stop for the rain, then I guess we stop for the rain. But, all right, let's get to work. This is, oh, hello, ditch. We don't want to go in there. Yeah, no, this is a good idea. I'm proud of me. Yay me. Good job. All right, go get the seeder. Probably gonna need to get some more seed. And let's get to planting, boys. Wait, hold on a second. Oh, let's get to sleeping, boys. All right, no, we'll let this progress to the next month, and we'll get up early in the morning and then get to seed. So get a hold of the guys over the co-op, have them deliver me some seeds because we're going to need them, and it's going to be a whole day. So I will see you guys next month. Well, so this is what we wake up to again. I think the weather gods don't like me. They just don't want to see me be successful. But you know what? I don't listen very well. So we'll just deal with it. Well, I guess we won't really deal with it. This isn't supposed to be going on much longer. So once it knocks off, we'll get to work. See the co-op boys drop me off some seed here. Plus what little bit I had in storage, I moved on over there too. So we're ready to go as soon as this knocks off. So we'll wait for this to stop, dry up a little bit, and we're going to get to work. Okay, the rain has stopped. Things are starting to dry out a little bit, at least enough to get to work. So let's start rocking and rolling. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. We'll get some seed in the tank here. And let's do this thing. Excited. This is going to be a good season. I can feel it. If this year's yield is going to be anything like last year's yield, I'm really excited about this. Yeah, still a little damp here, but I think we can deal with it. It's just going to be a little boggy at first. No big deal. Oh, yeah. That's right. We got this berm to deal with, don't we? Alright, that's going to be annoying. Always something, you know? Alright, well. Guess we're on our own. Here we go. Alright, now we're working. Oh, hey, look at that. My broker found my my loader, or my belt. Awesome. I need to get through this first headland here, and I think I'm going to go get some help to do this. Have somebody do this work, and I'm going to go take a look and see about that that loader. That's going to be a big help. The drive over loader is a big deal if we're going to semi-automate this. Okay, well this looks like it's going relatively smoothly, so we'll just plod along here, and I will reach back out. We'll join you when join up when we're done with the seeding. All right, well that's one field, and where this guy's going now. But yeah, okay. So that's seed in the big field. We need to go put some lime down on the back, that field 11 now. And I think then we'll go seed that. So be right back with the lime spreader. All right, the lime work has begun. Actually, the lime balance doesn't look that terribly bad on this field. I mean, it's not really that far off at all. I'm sure it's going to eat through fertilizer like there's no tomorrow, but lime looks okay. So we should be able to knock this out pretty quick. Get this lime down. Oh, I'm going to need to go get more lime. Man, we're ripping through this in a hurry for it not having such bad lime. Why is this thing driving like it's drunk? Oh, the mysteries. Anyway, at least it's getting done. All right, more lime. All right, that's liming. And all right, next up seeding, and then that'll be that till harvest time, basically. We'll might run out of daylight for the end of seeding. We'll see. It's not that big of a field, but it's not that big of a seeder either. So hopefully we don't need to make that many trips, because this field's kind of far away, and this drive's a little annoying. So next order of business, I think, if we start expanding much further is, when we start expanding much further, is to find ourselves a cart or some sort and put our goods on the cart and cart stuff over to the fields as we need it. So I think right now what I'm going to do is just dump this cart off right now, this limer rather, and yeah, just drop that off. Go pick up the cedar once again. Here's the business end of that. It's the other side. Good. All right, back to it. Oh, I gotta order some more seed. That's a problem. All right, hold on. Gotta fix. Put the fork back on here. I need the weight anyway because I think it's been floating around the front. It's not going to work. And another long day of seeding comes to an end. I've come to realize I think the 4.5 meter wide seeder is not the appropriate tool for this job. It is taking a very, very long time to do this. And equally more frustrating is that this unit does not do fertilizer, just seeding. So I got to go back and do fertilizing, which is what I'm going to have to do tomorrow morning. Because it's already 9:30 tonight, and I'm just too tired to deal with it. So I'll do the fertilizing off screen. And we'll just, yeah. All right, we'll just go from there. We'll pick you guys back up as we are continuing the saga of growing the next the next series of what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is I will catch back up to you with the next episode when we check on the growth of these crops, do a little maintenance on them, and harvest it up, see what we get for a harvest. And we are probably going to have to go shopping for some equipment too. We got the new header with the combine, so that's great. I think that's going to make much better work. We've got the semi now, so we'll be able to run our yield from the hopper over to the hopper over to the truck, and then when the truck gets full, we can run it over and dump it off into our silo here. Now that we have this nifty new drive over. So we'll get that all configured. Oh my goodness, what a mess. Apparently I got some work to do here. Yeah, so appreciate you all joining up. And we will catch you on the next episode. We'll take care of what we'll take a look and see what these two fields do for us. And now we got some more decisions to make. I think we're going to definitely have to buy a new seeder. And I think that, I think the next year is going to be really exciting. I'm expecting a good yield like we did last year. It put us in a great position. And I think expansion is going to come pretty quick next year. So join me next time. And I will see you later.